What happens when sustainability stops being a project and just becomes the way you do things? Back in 2018, Highlands College here in Jersey made a decision to move their Café Connect, away from single-use plastic takeaway items into compostable plant-based packaging. Now, on the surface, that worked. Over the years, it's replaced hundreds of thousands of plastic items. But it's also revealed something else. The real challenges of making sustainability work day to day. So in this episode, I wanted to come back and explore what's actually happened on the ground inside Café Connect at Highlands College. What worked, what didn't, and what it really takes to make something like this last. I'm joined by Chef Patrick Hoggs, who's been part of this from the very beginning. Patrick, it's great to have you here. Let's dive in. Okay. So back in 2018, we started, converted, and we've moved forward. So you're still using all the same products?
We are still, I know we're 100%.
100%, yeah.
100%. We are 100% vegware.
Cool.
We don't, all of our disposals are now compostable. We did have an issue temporarily on our sealable packaging.
Oh, right, okay.
It was just because the products, you couldn't seal it in the old-fashioned way. It would take a little bit longer, so we sealed it, we cut it, and then we just changed that over.
Cool.
The only issue we do have is labelling of products, like our sandwiches and our wraps, because the labels require so much information.
Okay.
So
are they printed?
Yeah, we print them.
Oh,
here.
You print them here, okay.
So we haven't been able to get a product that we can print ourselves that are compostable.
Oh, right, okay. So you're still using...
Yeah, we still use the same. We still use the same label, but that's it. It's really one of those. It's just for us, we don't. We are fully aware that nothing here gets composted. So the only way we're reducing is by reducing the amount of plastic that's being burnt.
That's amazing, though.
Huge.
It's huge.
It is.
We'll talk about the numbers, but that's amazing.
It is. But apart from that, I've made sure that we have committed to carry on with the vegware, which because you yourself was doing the deliveries, and then we moved over to Samanda's. And then Samanda's shut down, and then we moved over to Valley Food.
Oh, Valley Food doing it for you?
Yeah, Valley Food is doing it for us. We've got like 4 suppliers. I try and keep my suppliers set at about 3.
Okay.
Only because it just dilutes, and I've got so many people I need to contact to just make sure everything's the same price.
And the prices are similar?
They have gone up.
Okay.
I can understand that the cost of shipping, the cost of everything.
Everything's gone up, huge
impact.
And you've increased your prices slightly then, I guess, too. Restricted.
We are restricted each year to put our prices up by a maximum of 2.5% unless we can get authorization from the border companies. This year, we've already told we can put our prices up in September to 5%.
Oh, wow, that's good. That's good.
Up by 5%, and we did the same last year, but understand that some of our prices are going up by 12%.
Okay.
And then even things like our staffing costs have gone up by 3.9%. But that's annually, that's what always happens.
Yeah.
But if we're only pushing our prices up by 5%, our food costs like this year, we've seen the price go up on all the meat. So we're restricted by where the suppliers get it from because, again, it has to be the correct price.
Are your suppliers local?
Yeah, they're all local suppliers, but they supply everything we need. We've got a huge backstock of vegware. It was quite interesting. David from Vegware, he came over and had a conversation.
He did?
With us.
Okay. Well,
I said that we had a huge backlog from Samanda's because obviously when you were doing vegware, we carried on with doing big bulk orders to try and keep the prices lower.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had an issue because obviously vegware originally had the imitation kind of plastic.
Yes, yeah,
which was great.
Yeah.
But now they're no longer allowed to sell it because there was an issue with it being too similar to plastic. But it was, I don't know the ins and outs of it. But the amount of people that have the neurodiversity struggle with either the paper or the wooden forks.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
They struggle with the texture in their mouths. So we have that issue. But there's not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
We try. If we have a few customers that will come and ask us for the metal cutlery that we do.
Yeah.
Have.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Small percentage there.
Oh, yeah, very small percentage.
But still, okay.
It's still enough to make sure we're supporting everybody.
Oh, okay. There's things you don't think about, these little nuances.
These spoons, they are shallow.
They are shallow, yeah. It's how they're manufactured.
Oh, I suppose you can only get so much shape out of a piece of wood or battery made out of these.
I think it's bamboo. Yeah. Oh, okay. Because it was the PLA, which was the corn before. So I think the laws changed, especially in Europe, and they provide a lot to Europe. And the laws in the UK, so not so much here because we don't have the same laws, and they weren't allowed to sell it anymore. That's why it changed. Yeah, because how they look, but also the substance. They said it can't be degraded.
Lids are exactly the same.
The lids are softer, and the other ones were harder to decompose. Yeah.
Oh. But it's still compostable.
It's still compostable, absolutely, and it's harder and it takes a bit longer, but it's still compostable. I think those are bamboo, though. Bamboo grows quicker. Yeah. I think we'll do hemp next.
10 years ago, plastic was the issue, but when Bakelite first came out, that was the miracle product.
It's kind of
everything's the miracle product until they find out it's bad.
I think the bamboo just grows quicker, and then the offshoots
it replenishes.
And then the byproduct they can do and use it for something else. So I think it's a little bit better than the trees they cut down. But if as long as it works, it looks good. No, I think it makes it's such a good story. It's incredible.
If it was the only option, I think that's my way of looking at it. It had to be the only option.
Why was it the only option? I guess it's reducing the plastic. Was that?
Well, that's it. Yeah, because I personally saw the amount of plastic that we were going through with the polystyrene containers and everything. And it's just like you see so much of that go through, and it just goes straight in the bin, and you know the impact it has. And it's a no-brainer, really. Obviously it does have an impact on our bottom line, but I think we as a society need to accept that.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
And the figures, so I think the last time we calculated from 2018 to 2019, 18-month period, we looked at you saving. I was just supporting you. 250,000 items. So I guess from then to now, have you calculated any numbers?
I haven't.
Do you order regularly every month the same amount?
This is it, because we have this huge backlog.
Oh, right. So you still got stock. So if you can give me some summaries, I'll calculate the numbers for you and linking it with SGDs and also ESDs, because I think no one else on the island has ever done this. So Patrick, bravo to you because you kept it going.
Well, I know most of the schools are either vegware or enviroware. I don't know to what extent or for how long they've been doing it for, but I know they have.
But not to your scale, though.
I would give you a rough estimate of about 150,000 disposable products would have gone through the Café. It'd be about 165,000 average products, disposable products that would have gone through here. Instead of being plastic and now the compostable. The only year that it would have been different is
2020 would have been different.
2020 would have been different, but I would have said you probably
would be less
closer to 100,000 products.
So just to summarize, since 2018 through to 2025, Café Connect has replaced around 1.2 million single-use plastic takeaway containers. That's incredible impact, and it's still ongoing. Chef Patrick, it's been great catching up, and I'm looking forward to what we do next. Thanks for tuning in, and if you found this useful, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.